What inspired me to do this project was we had just moved back to this house, which is our retirement home, and we wanted more livable space and usable space. Plus, we have four very large dogs. And part of the modifications we wanted to make was make the house more usable. We had consciously downsized on purpose, and having an outside area where we can spend a lot of time was very important to us. The primary consideration I had about these modifications were really around the safety portion of this. I'm a safety manager by background, and you will see some of the features that were done here to upgrade the size of the railing. I'm a 6'3" person, so this is nice and tall. I don't feel like I'm going to fall over. And the way I came into the project was pretty much an open slate. We wanted this and the fence that gives our dogs room, and also the ability to have something that was structurally sound from an engineering standpoint was huge to me, and that's the reason I chose Smoky Mountain Deck Builders. My experience with working with Smoky Mountain Deck Builders was sensational. I had a very good relationship with Frank. He was the project design person. He really listened to what I wanted as far as both the fence and the deck modifications. We have a very strict homeowners association here, and there's not a lot of variance in how we do things. So it was very important to get it designed and built as designed, because I'd submitted that to the homeowners association. So it started out in a very good spot with Frank, and then Christian came in and we had a pre-construction meeting, which I was very impressed with, because in a safety world that I worked in, it was very good to have a pre-construction meeting so you know exactly what to expect. And we talked over some of the challenges, and we reached mutual agreement on that. So that whole experience was good. And then the construction started. All the materials were delivered on time. I highly impressed with the way the fence looks and the deck turned out. And the craftsmanship of the carpenters that work for Smoky Mountain Deck Builders was exceptional. Very good joints, very clean finish on everything, much tighter and better look than I had even hoped for. My wife was totally amazed at the fence, and she really loves what that gives for her and the dogs to be able to get in the yard a little bit. The most memorable portion of this project was how well the fence turned out and the deck extension. It was probably looked so much better than I'd envisioned it on the drawings. And then the absolute success was the footings and the securing of the deck. The safety aspects of this were huge to me for this deck not to collapse. I've seen that happen, and other contractors I got bids from just didn't have the same expertise. They were giving me a product that was essentially replacing what I had, which was unsafe. So the engineering that went behind this, the drawings were exceptional. I could look at the drawings and figure out what was going on. It allowed me to check the progress of the work. It was really, really good. And the anchors that they put in are very solid. They're way down, and you'll see the steel probably in some of the other portions, but it looks great. And now we've got our hot tub bath. Now that the project's complete, we're really enjoying the outside of our house. It's a great time of year for that, with it being fall. And even in the summer, in the mountains here, it's pretty cool. And we sit out on the deck a lot. So now we've got a place that we can enjoy. The dogs can come outside with us. They can run down in the yard with the steps that were installed, and pretty much have the run of the place with the fence here. So it's made for a lot more family type environment for us. Another part of this finished space is the fact that I have two things. My primary objective of getting a safe deck was absolutely met. This thing is solid, especially with the new supports put in, and the rail being a height where I don't have to worry about at my advanced stage slipping and falling over. So that aspect was met. And then I think the other was just how good it looks. The fit and finish on this is incredible. And the craftsmanship, I was totally amazed. And a lot of attention to detail on this. Just the little things, the cutouts they did and everything else looks very good. I would highly recommend Smoky Mountain Deck Builders. to other folks. And the reason being, it was a total project management success from the initial scoping out what we wanted, that transferring into a design, that transferring into engineering drawings. The materials were exactly what I wanted, and then the execution of putting it all together was really exceptional. So, and the follow-up, the walk downs that were done after the project was completed, every little thing was just as we wanted it. And you can't say that about a lot of services now. So I'm highly impressed and would recommend Smoky Mountain Deck Builders to anyone.